MySQL regular expressions. Last time we just learned one example. So this time we will learn many examples. Yeah. But just the commonly used patterns, because it's too complicated. So we do not plan to do, all the possible patterns, just the commonly used patterns. D.1. Before that, let's do this topic first. SQL's three-valued logic. Yeah, because usually in our programming languages, typical, almost all programming languages, right? Two-value logic, not three-value, true and false. Yeah. But a SQL, we have three-valued logic, very special. Yeah. So let's look at the main difference. Yeah. First, unknown value. We learned this before, unknown. There are several, not that. Yeah, we didn't learn unknown. We didn't learn the null value, right? Yes, we learned the special null value. This null value could be entered as your data for certain fields, but this would cause that possible unknown value. Boolean. Yeah, so here, Boolean, true, false, unknown, third one. Yeah. All right, so let's look at the explanation. When a null is involved in a comparison operation. So you write a Boolean expression, do comparisons. But one of the field values could be, or not a field, one of the comparison result could be, one of the field values could be null, then how do we interpret that null? All right. The null should be replaced by specific value later, right? At this time, we do not know that value, but later the value should be available. But before we know that, how do we assign the Boolean value? Unknown. Because you cannot assign true, right? First, you cannot assign true if you do not know that real value for the null. And you cannot assign false because that could be true. Sometimes it could be true, sometimes it could be false. Okay? No. In that situation, only unknown is appropriate. True is not appropriate. True means 100% true. Okay? False means 100% false. All right? If you have the situation partial true, partial false, then you should use unknown. Partial true, partial false. So that's the reason we need to use this third value in the logic. Yeah. All right. It may be true or it may be false. Because later, sometimes we could have a complex Boolean expression. When unknown appears in complex expression, how do you determine the final Boolean value? It is a little harder, right? So you have, true, or, and, in different combinations, and unknown appears in your Boolean expression, how do you determine the final value? Here, use this property. It could be true, it could be false. So you do the testing twice. The first time, plug in true and see what is the value. Second time, plug in false and see what is the value. And look at these two different testing results, if they are the same or not. If they are different, then unknown. If they take the same true false value, then that the same true false value will be the real one. Yeah. Later I will show you example. I will show you example. Otherwise, if you have a complex Boolean expression, it's very hard. So this is one way you can try to figure out the final Boolean value. All right. Next, let's look at a simple example here. False and unknown. What is the final value for this Boolean operation? False and unknown. Okay, so let's use that way. So you may feel unknown or false. Think about that. You already have false and unknown. Is it false or unknown? Let's try true. False and true, what is the value? False and true. Not all, it's and. False and true. That's false, right? Because false and true. Although, true. Because at the same time, that false. You think about that product operation. False corresponds to 0. True corresponds to 1. 0 times 1, that's 0, right? So that's false. So false and true, you get false. If you put true here, let me just write T. If you put true here, you get a false. If you put a false here, you also get a false, right? The same. No matter this unknown value, true or false, you get a false. So then you know the answer is false. No uncertainty. No uncertainty. It doesn't matter what is the value there. It's false. Okay. Second example. True and unknown. True and unknown. You replace unknown by true. True and true is true. You replace unknown by false. True and false is false. Different. Okay. First time true, second time false, different. Unknown. That means sometimes true, sometimes false. Unknown. Good. By our definition, unknown. So that's the usual way we handle the unknown value in our Boolean expression. All right. Next, false or unknown. Look at that, false or unknown. Replace unknown by true, false or true. It's true, right? Like addition, 0 plus 1 equals 1, addition. Boolean algebra. Okay, 1, that's true. No. Then replace unknown by false. False or false? False. So the first time true, second time false, unknown. Unknown. Okay, all right. True or unknown. True or unknown. Replace unknown by true. True or true. True. Right? True or true. True. Okay. Replace unknown by false. true or false. True, right? Addition. Okay, 1 plus 0, 1, 2. Okay, both times the same result, true. So the answer is true. Okay, answer is true. Now, the last one, negation, not unknown. Think about not unknown, because if we replace unknown by true, not true, that's false. Okay, you replace unknown by false, not false, true. Two different values, right? True first time, false second time, unknown. Not unknown, also unknown. You do negation, get partial true, partial false, negation, also partial true, partial false. Okay, yeah. All right. So that's the, try to get used to this logical reasoning. Yeah. In this assignment, I didn't give you question of this topic in homework number 1, but in homework number 2, I will give you question from this topic. Homework number 2, to practice this understanding. Oh no. Then, D.2, patterns for regular expressions. First, let me go through commonly used patterns. Just one slide. Yeah. I put those patterns in one slide. After that, we do a few examples using those patterns. Yeah. Yeah. So if you can still remember a little bit from your Unix, yeah, we just repeat that part, regular expression part. Patterns, MySQL pattern matching here. Yeah, like we practiced last time. Okay, yeah. I give you one question in the homework assignment number 1, like operator. Okay, yeah. Then reg exp operator, regular expression operator. All right. Yeah. Do not get confused. Yeah, they use different syntax, so do not confuse these two different operators. All right. So here, the table. Yeah. Let me explain. Only these patterns you need to know for this class. Okay. All right. To be matched, 2 columns. Left column, this hat symbol, matching the beginning of a string. Beginning, starting from the very beginning. Yeah. Beginning of that string, dollar, end of the string. You match the end. Yeah. A string terminates with a dot symbol. Yeah. If you try to match that pattern, you can use the dollar sign at the end. Now we will see examples. End of string. Dot, dot. Yeah. In regular expression, dot. Any single character, only one single character, dot. Okay, yeah. Star, asterisk, symbol, star, 0 or more instances of preceding element. Preceding, okay? Yeah. So you describe some special pattern first. After that, how do you like to repeat this sub-pattern? How many times? 0 or more. If you see a star after it. 0 or more instances of preceding element. It call it element. Okay. Plus sign, 1 or more. Yeah. one or more, 0 or more, 1 or more. Okay, yeah, all right. Bracket, yeah, here bracket. So not the dot 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 inside, because inside a pair of brackets, you need to put a few options. That dot 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 means certain elements inside that bracket. Yeah. All right. Any character listed between the brackets. You may list some characters. ABC, for example, ABC bracket. So A or B or C, last time we tried to match the digit 0-9. Yeah, last time we did this. Bracket 0-9. Look at that. Okay. Any character between 0 to 9 inclusive, yeah, bracket operator. Bracket, then hat, that hat before the characters, not, that cannot the beginning of string, yeah. Any character not listed between the brackets. Okay, consider this. This hat A, B, C. That means A, B, C cannot be used here. All right. Any character except A, B, C, A or B or C, non-A, B, C. Okay, like in negation. Not this hat symbol here. Another meaning. Okay, different from the first meaning, the beginning of string. Do not get confused. Different meaning, because that's inside the bracket. Inside the bracket. All right. Vertical bar. P1, pattern 1. P1 means pattern 1. Vertical bar. P2, pattern 2. Vertical bar. One of the patterns here. Alternation matches any of the patterns. You could use P1 or P2 or P3 in this place. Yeah. Vertical bar. Curly braces n. Curly braces n. Repeated n times. The previous element should be repeated n times, n instances of preceding element. Remember last time 4-digit. 4-digit we use curly braces 4. So the digit repeated 4 times. In our first example. Yeah. Then curly braces m, comma n. M, comma n. Okay. M through n instance of preceding element. Repeated in a range from m, smaller number, through n, larger number. Yeah. So we only, yeah, so we just need to, you know, use these patterns. Okay, yeah, yeah. Commonly used patterns. Although there are many other patterns, but if you, in your real world work, if you need to use more pattern, you just search the online document. Yeah, but here you just get idea how to use regular expressions. All right. D.3, examples for regular expressions. All right. Retrieve all employees whose address is in Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas. First, we can use like operator, right? Yeah, but here we like to practice regular expression because this example is so simple. we can use like operator to write it easily. But here, this is the like version. This is the like version. Yeah, very easy. All right. Regular expression version, we only need to match Houston, comma, space, Texas. And the string part before Houston, it doesn't matter. The string part after Texas, it doesn't matter. Then we do not need to specify anything for regular expression. So here, the thinking is different from like operator. Like operator, before Houston, anything you can match, you use the percent sign. Anything you match after TX, you use another percent sign. But in regular expression, if nothing to match, arbitrary, anything that can be matched, you just leave it blank, leave it nothing. You don't need to use a special symbol. Yeah. So look at the regular expression version. Houston, comma, space, TX, that's it. Nothing before Houston, nothing after TX. That means before Houston, anything there, it's okay. After TX, anything you put after TX, anything, it's fine. Yeah. So here, the logic is different from like operator. Yeah. All right. But here, space character here, a little thing. Think about if the address, sometimes people use space, sometimes people do not use space, right? Yeah. When you enter employee's address, is this space important or not? Think about that. Yeah. If the space is not important, can you write a regular expression covering both cases, space and the non-space, both fine? Can you do that? Yeah, think about that. This way. Look at that. Yeah, just use what we learned. Yeah. The space character, yeah, look at the space here. Then curly braces 0, 1. 0, no space. No, it's fine, no space. You match this pattern. Or 1 space. Yeah. 1, 0, 1. See? Here you can see this little detail, use regular expression patterns, you can describe it. But if you use the like operator, can you do this? No, right? Yeah. Because like operator, you cannot control your string pattern as accurate as this one. Okay, now you see the advantage, the power of regular expressions. All right. Yeah. Look at this example. Retrieve all employees whose address is in California, CA, and the street number has exact 3 digits. We did that last time, right? 3 digits. So we can write that pattern. So at the beginning of the address string, 3 digit, exact 3 digit. And that California, later, you need to have that CA, right? Match that CA part. Yeah. And yeah. So look at this. All right. At the beginning, look at this head symbol. Beginning of the string, digit repeated 3 times. After that, dot, any character after that. Yeah, that dot matches any character. Star, 0 or more. All right, 0 or more. Yeah, anything there Yeah, you can match. Then CA dollar, that's the end of the string. CA, the state, CA should be the end of the address. Yeah, so look at this pattern description. Okay, yeah, all right. Try to get used to this way. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Pay attention to the space character. Yeah, because the space character is important because we want exact 3-digit. After 3-digit, it must be a space. You must put a space right after 3 digits. So that space is important. Okay, yeah. All right. Then dot character. Dot, arbitrary character after that space. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So here, do not use percent. Yeah. Do not use percent. Right. Yeah. Percent. Yeah. Because you may get confused with the like operator, right? Yeah. Percent sign, like operator. Yeah. So do not get confused. Yeah. Mixed 2 different ways. All right. Now, another example. Retrieve all employees whose first name starts with A, B, or C. One of the 3 characters. Bracket, using the bracket operator. Inside bracket, you can put the possible options, cases you can use. Yeah. Look at this. Yeah. Start with, right? Yeah, because the first name, regular expression, had start with this bracket A or B or C. Here we use vertical bar, but if you remove vertical bar still, okay, yeah, because all the characters listed, you only choose one of them. You only choose one of them. Look at that. Can also be, oh yeah, parenthesis here, all right, parenthesis, and remove vertical bars. Yeah, other ways you can use, remove vertical bars. All right. A-C, yeah, because they're consecutive characters, right? You can use dash. Yeah, because if the capital uppercase character, you just use A-Z. Okay, think about it. You don't want to write all 26 characters there, right? No, that's not efficient. So you use the consecutive because they are consecutive characters. So you just use dash. Everything between those 2 characters included. Yeah. Very convenient. Yeah. All right. Next example. Retrieve all employees whose last name has exactly 6 characters. Last name has 6 characters. How to describe that pattern? Last name has exactly 6 characters. Okay, yeah. One way, there are several ways. Okay. Start and between them, any character repeated 6 times. That's one way. That's one way. Yeah. All right. But another way, in MySQL, there is a length function, length. length of string. So you can use that length function. You do not have to use, in this special case, you do not have to use regular expression. There is a length function you can use. Just replace this regular expression part length, parenthesis, L name equals 6. Very convenient length function, MySQL. Yeah. But this length function is available in MySQL. In other DBMS, it may not be available. Okay, so it's a special function in MySQL. In other DBMSs, the function name could be different, or not available. Yeah, different. Yeah. That's a length function. All right. Next question. Retrieve all employees whose last name starts with a character that cannot be any of the J, S, or W. That hat. Remember, bracket, then that veg hat. Yeah, I don't know. So what is the, better way to call it? Yeah. All right. Just, this symbol. All right. Yeah. So here, see, this symbol out of the bracket matching the beginning of the string. Then inside the bracket, meaning different, not from the list. So the first character cannot be J, cannot be S, and cannot be W. Yeah. That's the meaning. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Next example. Retrieve all employees who were born in 1960s. Sorry, 70s. 70s. Yeah. Date of birth. You take the date of birth, then here, think, you may have different ways. You can use regular expression, and you can also use comparisons, right? And think about the comparison. Okay, yeah. So, but for the regular expression case, the birthday, B date, that string star matching this 197, 1970s. Yeah. But you can also use comparison, right? Born after the first day of January the 1st, 1970. Born, the birthday after that date. But before last day, right? 1979, the last day, December 31st. You can use that range, but more complex than this one, right? This is simpler. Yeah, because here, because here I can write another version. Yeah, use this chance. Yeah, let me give you another version. All right, where the condition. Well, you can see regular expression version is easier. Where B date between operator all right, 1970, the first day of 1970, and 1979 31st, right? But it's longer, yeah. But sometimes you may need to use this between and. No, you can use that way. All right, yeah. Next example. Retrieve all employees whose address contains a $sign. But this $sign, we use the literal dollar, and we do not treat it as end of the string, right? This $sign has a special meaning end of string, but here we just use the literal $sign. So you need to escape it. You need to escape the special meaning of the $sign. How to do that? Escape it. / in regular expression. Yeah, here, that's in regular expression. Inside regular expression, we use the regular expression pattern. Yeah. Not MySQL. Oh, no, sorry, not a SQL. In SQL, we need to declare escape symbol, right? Then we use that symbol for the escape character. But here, we use the syntax of regular expression. That's independent of SQL. Regular expression is independent of SQL. SQL supports regular expression, but Java supports regular expression. JavaScript supports regular expression. PHP supports regular expression. Okay, yeah. So regular expression has its own syntax, independent of any other programming languages. Okay, yeah. So here, this / escape, but we need to repeat twice. / double. Because the first time, we want to, use the / as that special escape character. So the / twice. If you use a single time, that won't work. You need to use it twice. Every time when you need to escape a special character, you need to use that / twice. Okay, yeah. All right. Retrieve all employees whose address does not contain a $sign. Does not contain a $sign. How to represent it? Does not. Negation, right? No. Yeah. So repeat. Each character cannot be a $sign. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Not. Hey? So here, you do not need to write. So here, there is an option, convenient option you can use. Not regular expression. So you describe regular expression that match the $sign, but you negate it. Use not operator to negate it. I don't want this pattern. Skip this pattern. Yeah. So sometimes it is convenient, this not operator. Very convenient. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So let's see. This time exactly one dot. We know dot is special symbol, right? Yeah. Dot, because it represents arbitrary character. But here we want to use the literal dot. So you need to escape it. Double / dot. Double / dot contains exactly one dot. How to represent exactly one dot? All right, yeah. Because in a regular expression, if you use Thus, then you mean the string contains at least one dot, right? But it could contain more than one dot. Think about that. It could contain more than one dot. Now, I give you a thinking question here. I give you a thinking question here, all right? How to represent exact one dot? How to represent exact one dot? Because the other parts you cannot. First, you need to find one dot matching occurrence, but after that, you should not include more than one dots, those strings. If a string contains at least two dots, then you should not select it. Think about that. How to represent that meaning? Exactly one dot. No other dots. Okay? Yeah. Think about that. Yeah. Because that question I may give you in the homework assignment number 2. Okay? So you can try a little bit. You can practice, try a little bit. Yeah. So that's a little harder. A little harder. Okay? Yeah. All right. Yeah, think about that. Not. Yeah. You can use not. Yeah. Let's go to the previous example. All right. This not could be useful, right? Think about it. Yeah. First, you match a regular expression contains a dot. That part easy, right? Second, you describe a regular expression pattern matching two dots. How about that? But that two dot one, you can use the not operator. You do not want any string with two dots. Think about that. Okay? Yeah. Two conditions. Yeah. And the first condition, at least one dot. Second, no two dots. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. So then you can get this question. Okay? Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I'm glad I complete part D today. So I do not need to drag down next time. Yeah. So we complete module 4. So this weekend we can do quiz number 4. Okay. Yeah, we can do quiz number 4. Yeah. All right. Still more than 1 week, for the quiz. Yeah, but you have homework assignment number 1. Yeah, 10 days. 10 days homework assignment number 1. Yeah. And a small number of questions in home, a little tricky. Yeah, a little tricky. Yeah. Most of the questions not too hard, but I give you small number of questions, a little tricky. Okay? Yeah. All right, so let me stop right here. Yeah.